Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we've got a bit of a different setup today. I am filming this from my new location and I do not have my tripod set up yet or any of that stuff, so I'm going to try to film this in one take with just a bookshelf, a music stand, and an iPad, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I wanted to show you some books that I picked up during my first trip to the bookstore after shutdown. So a few weeks ago the bookstores opened up and of course I rushed out there and I thought there were going to be lots of people, but it was literally just me and my brother, except for one other person I think. So yeah, it was really fun. I need to get back down there, keep them in business obviously, but I did find some great books and wanted to show them. And I've showed them on Instagram, so apologies if this is a repeat for some people. But wanted to talk about them as well. So first one is The Inheritors by William Golding. William Golding wrote The Lord of the Flies, and this book, I'll just read the back here. It's about the first humans, a new race fascinated in their skills and abilities, but terrifying in their cruelty and budding corruption. So kind of some of the same themes of Lord of the Flies, but featuring Neanderthals. So we'll see how that goes. I really am looking forward to reading this. And apparently it won the Nobel Prize. I didn't realize that. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he portrays the Neanderthals. So that's one I'm excited to read sometime, probably this fall. Another book I found secondhand was the Bounty Trilogy. I have read this book before. This is the three novels Mutiny on the Bounty, Men Against the Sea, and Pitcairn's Island by Charles Nordhoff and James Norman Hall. This is a book I read a long time ago, and it's about a real-life event, a real-life mutiny, and this is, of course, very fictionalized, almost soap opera retelling, but I really liked the second book in particular, Men Against the Sea. So the first book features the mutiny and really told from the mutineers' perspective, especially Fletcher Christian, who was the leader, and I should have mentioned this takes place in the 1780s, as you can see. And the second book is called Men Against the Sea, and it's about the captain and the people that were loyal to him and how they fared in like one or two boats on the ocean after they left the ship. That's actually my favorite of these three books. The third book is called Pitcairn's Island, and basically about the anarchy and the violence that occurred with the mutineers on that island. So very exciting trilogy, very much fictionalized too. I mean, this book probably makes the captain out to be particularly sinister, although I don't really know a lot about the original story. There is a book, I think, of Captain Bligh's journals or ship's logs that I want to read at some point, just to get a better understanding of what really happened. But it's a fun book nonetheless if you like The Age of Sail. Last two books here are by Nathaniel Hawthorne. You may know I have never read The Scarlet Letter, even though I consider myself a Hawthorne fan, which is pretty egregious of me, but I really, now that I have a physical copy, there's literally no excuses not to read it, so there's that. I think I bought this one new, but this one was also secondhand. This is the Blythedale Romance, and this was actually my gateway novel to Hawthorne because, you know, Scarlet Letter is very dense, but this book, one of his later books, I think, is based on his experiences in a commune, actually. So shortly after he got married, he and his wife moved to this commune, a utopian socialist community, as it says here, and it didn't turn out to be as utopic for him as he was expecting. This book is really strange. It's his most readable novel by far, at least from what I can tell. I've read pretty much all of his other novels except The Scarlet Letter. So there's a lot of dialogue in this. It's pretty fast-paced, and the characters are very strange. There's a lot of weird magic-y stuff in here, which is kind of odd for Hawthorne, but I recommend it if you are having trouble getting into his books, or if you're just interested in, early communes and experiences of people in them. So, yeah, the Blythedale Romance. Yeah, that was all the books I had. This was a very short book haul, but I was just really excited to get to the bookstore again and hoping to go back there soon, but I also have a lot of books I already own that I should read. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know how you are doing in this shutdown and if you've read any of these books, and please like the video if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.